Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Friday evening and I am going live before I head out for the evening. Alright, let's grab some this link right here and let me post it into my communities that I'm a part of. Okay, going live. Bitcoin discussion and trade updates. Okay. Let's see what we got. We have a pretty active community, as you can see, right? Lots of people like to come join and talk and get our free analysis that we give out. Let's see what we got. How's everyone doing this Friday evening? Y'all doing all right? Say, I don't know, where's everybody from? I'd like to hear where you guys are from. I want to see where my audience typically comes in from. Let me post this link to all my groups, and I'd love to hear where everybody's from. I'm actually admin in most of these groups, so I like to hear how everyone's doing. And, man, all right. So, let's see. Give me a thumbs up if you're here. If you can hear me fine, guys, please let me know. I'm experimenting with my new mic right now, and I want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Hey, what's up, Jizzy Mac? What's up, Ruben? Bat. I know, man, our trades are killing it, right? This was such an easy grab, and I'll explain it to the rest of my community, the YouTube watchers, in a second. So let's first start off with BTC, the king that dictates it all, right? I first want to show you guys that, check this out, okay? A couple days ago, I gave this LTC trade. Where was it? It was like right here, okay? We were around like $51. And by the way, our community got the trade around 44.1, 47, and then 49. And we also took this trade right here, and we took this to the top. And LTC hit almost $58. So we took a good, 10 to 15% on average on that trade. So again, if you guys want to learn how we do this, come join our community. But you could see LTC gave us a nice 10 to 15% pop on here. And this was posted, 3 or 4 days ago, as you can see. Okay. And another one I want to show you guys is Loom. That's another trade that we're in. And we'll check on that in a little bit. But one thing I wanted to point out is this right here. Okay. I posted this. Okay. This was, what is today's date? March 8th, right? So this was posted yesterday, and look at the price, right? It was 38.63, and we made it all the way up to, from here, I think we were right here. We made it up all the way twice into this supply zone right here, but then got rejected hard. And look what I had said, okay? This is no bullshit. I said right here, okay? We're slowly grinding our way towards 3,900. I'm happy with this. But I think there may be a quick shakeout candle or wick towards the high $3,700, and then a strong push up towards 4,000. Look what's happening right now. Look at this wick. Okay, it dug into high 37.31. Okay, right there, and now it's ready to push back up again. Okay, I would not be surprised if this candle sort of grinds its way on up and slowly trying to hit this supply again. Okay, now let me sort of explain exactly what I mean by supply. Okay, usually when price comes to a certain level, there's a typical support or resistance around it. Okay, And what that means is, when you see the reaction to that level, sort of like this one right here, where you see wicks poking in, getting rejected, and then price breaking out of it and then coming back to retest it as resistance or support, kind of like this one right here, this one right here, this one right here, another wick that hits it and then gets rejected hard. Another one right here gets rejected hard, and another one right here gets rejected hard. This is clearly a reactionary zone. Okay, something is happening. Someone, some entity, some bots are wanting to hold this price down, or it could simply be the fact that there's more supply than demand in this area. Okay, that could very well be it. And as you can see, we've touched this multiple times if you look across the board, and we are trying to break through it. Okay, so before we can even think about the $4,000 level, we have to first get through this, $39.10, $39.20 area. Okay, and if we start looking at the volume, right, it's sort of tapering off, right? Obviously this one right here had a big dump off candle, but before that, it's tapering off slowly because price is losing its volatility as it slowly comes up to that level. And once it starts moving sideways near resistance like this, okay, this is usually when I have a higher conviction that price is going to break up. When we have big rejections like this, I get a little scared because I think that, okay, you know what? I just don't think that the buyers or the demand have enough to push price, up and beyond it. Usually it's going to hit this area and get rejected. But what's happening, guys, is we are creating something like a ascending triangle, if you will. Okay, so if we look at this right here, let me show you guys on this chart. Okay, it looks something like this. Okay, so I drew this out and I showed it to my community earlier today, and I stated that it looks like this. Okay, the $3,900 area is the sideways horizontal resistance, and we're slowly grinding on up into this area, and every time we touch it we get rejected. But then this one clearly got a hard rejection, big shakeout right here. Okay, shakeouts usually happen because either a buyer or a seller wants to switch positions, and they want to take this price up and beyond, but they want to collect as much remaining Bitcoin out of the weak hands as they can. Okay, and then they want to ensure that sorry about that, then they want to ensure that they have a significant amount of market control on this asset and they're ready to push it up. Okay, so this is why shakeouts like this happen, right? Because a buyer or multiple buyers, they know exactly where this price is going, and they know that we have enough strength to break through this area, and so have a little dump on this candle, pick up lower, and then drive this price up higher. Okay, so if we start looking at the daily charts like this, okay, you see that there's a big supply right here waiting for us around 4,000. Okay, and around 4,000 we see that we hit it once and got rejected hard, and this is the same order block right here. Okay, as you can see, I'm sorry, same supply right here. You can see that we've touched it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times around here and got rejected every time. But what this creates is a sort of ascending triangle in here too, something like this. Okay, now I could see price reaching up here again, maybe one more time, and then getting rejected and coming back down here. Okay, right around the $3,600 area. Why? Because price may not actually have enough strength to push up through this, but I have a higher conviction to believe that because price essentially came back to this $3,700 area and wants to make a move up again so soon, that there's going to be enough demand to move sideways around here and then just rip through this. Okay, and I'm telling you that if price makes it back up to this area and starts closing candles above some of these, we're gonna break through the $4,100 area pretty strongly. And the next one above it is this $4,400 resistance, but then beyond that, it's just open air, guys. Like once you get past this level right here, it's just open air all the way till $5,000 or $6,000. I don't see anything else in the way. okay? So this is the great part, and this is why we have to struggle and sort of grind through this entire resistance chop zone right here, okay? It's going to be a slow, boring grind, maybe into even, you know, late March or early April, but after that, it's going to be a big pop. Now, beyond that, I've also stated that I still believe there may be a potential capitulation-like movement still necessary. Okay, so let me show you guys what I mean by that. All right, so let's turn on the daily chart and see how we're playing this out. Okay, so here's how I envision my third wave coming in, right? So Elliot wave counts show that we have the one wave right here, two wave down. Third wave is usually a 1.618 Fibonacci extension of waves 1 and 2, so kind of like this. So once we map that out, as you can see, I've mapped that 1.618 Fibonacci for the high of the third wave. This is usually the highest volume and highest impulsive wave, okay, the wave 3. Fourth wave usually retreat just a little bit, and then the ending is the fifth wave. This is usually the wave of the FOMO buyers who did not buy into this third wave or anywhere between this 1 and 2 wave. Okay, this is why retailers are usually always wrong. They catch price at the tail end where it's already making its top, and most of the retailers are usually wrong because they do not know when to buy in and when to take profits properly. This is something that we teach in our community pretty thoroughly. As you can see right here, you know, we've made significant you know, gains in our channel. As you can see, look, we can dial back, you know, the past couple days, past couple weeks even, we've had some nice gains, you know, 15% right here. People obviously enjoying our community. You know, none of these people we've paid to write these reviews, guys. Seriously, I think they really do it because we're actually showing them, you know, good quality gains. As you can see right here, 14.7% gain in 24 hours, 15% gain, and he rebought lower. That's my dude right there. ENJ is doing well too. And we have a very vibrant community, okay? We discuss a lot, we teach, we educate. There's no, you know, just, hey, take this, you know, signal, buy, sell, whatever. We don't do that shit, okay? We have a strong community, and we know exactly where we're taking prices, or where we're taking trades and where we're exiting. Okay, here's our Bitcoin analysis section right here. We post our analysis every single day with multiple updates, as you can see. March 8th analysis, that was this morning. You know, March 7th analysis. This is a video analysis every single morning, so our community stays on top of everything, okay? This is Wednesday. So you can see all these updates that we post, and then these are our channels where we provide trades. All right, so let's get to some of the trades, and let me give you guys a free trade. Okay, so here's Loom, one of our trades, okay? So Loom we picked up, you know, at these levels right here. 1461, 1423. As you can see, this candle right here wicked almost perfectly. At the low was 1422, so we caught it at 1423. Another trade of ours that we gave to our community a little while back was ELF right here. We purchased right around $3,800. Or I'm sorry, 3,800 Satoshis, excuse me. And so let's just, you know, if we were to take that gain up, that's a 13% gain, okay? We're already up 13% on ELF, guys. And beyond that, you know, I will give you guys the trade right here. You can potentially pick up this trade and ride it to 47.10, okay? So that's your free trade right there. Now, let me also show you guys another trade that we gave to our community is BAT. All right, so we've been, you know, almost destroying BAT, guys. We have been taking profits from way back here, okay? Middle of February, and even back here, I've put out multiple trades on BAT, okay? So we picked up some BAT right here around 13.4 or 0.134 rather. We wrote it up, sold off somewhere around here, you know, picked it back up, and then we've also rebought right here and loaded up on 0.171, 174, and 176. Okay, and all this is available in our channels right here. Okay, we provide, you know, updates on everything. Okay, see, as you can see, still in bat, averaged in 0.176, 174, 171. We provide updates, and you know, you guys know exactly where we're buying, where we're selling. And as you can see, even if we mapped out bat from here, we are up a good 11% on bat still. Okay. And by the way, we just provided, you know, our community a signal that we're going to pick up more bat at 0.184 and 181, and you can see that we wicked it and we picked it back up. We're already up at 0.194. Okay, so as you can see, we're not, you know, crystal ball readers or anything. We just understand technicals and we do our job really well, guys. And that's really it. Okay, we just you know, we do not go on crypto Twitter. We don't have time for that shit. We just stay in our community and provide the best analysis that we can for our community, and we make gains. That's all I can tell you. You can ask anyone in this channel. Okay, guys, whoever's in, you know, the chat right now, the YouTube chat, if you're part of Advantage, please let these people know what they're missing out on. All right. Okay, back to the analysis. Another trade, by the way, that we got in on is LTC. Let me show you guys that one too. Here's LTC that I showed you guys earlier. We had the flag that I posted on TradingView. You know, it was around $51, $52, and you know, I posted this on TradingView in our other, you know, free crypto community. See right here, this is where I posted the trade right here, LTC 1 hour flag, and you can see it broke out. You're up 6%. That was a quick 6% in less than like 4 hours. Okay, and now you're still up on this trade, and now this is a time to really double down, guys. You know, this is usually when you see big dumpy candles like this, you want to double down, because the higher time frames, okay, the higher time frames like this, okay, this is why you don't get scared. Okay, when you see something like this, you don't get scared, rather you double down. Let me show you guys exactly why. Okay, so here's the daily chart right here. Okay, as on the daily charts, you can see that we've created a low right here, a higher low, bull flag, high, rejection, another higher low right here. Okay, so we are on a nice incline already as per the daily chart. And over here, this is basically a flag. This is another bull flag. Don't worry about this, you know, big shakeout candle. Ignore the wicks. Okay, you can more than likely in the crypto markets, especially BTC, ignore these massive wicks, because these are usually shakeouts, short squeezes, long squeezes, or some bots just going, you know, heavy into one trade or the other, trying to shake out people out of the market. Okay, so here we are on the you know, BTC daily chart, and you can see that the daily chart is clearly bullish. We've basically broken out of this, you know, symmetrical triangle right here, and the symmetrical triangle target would be around $4,700. Okay, now another thing that I wanted to talk about is the weekly chart. Okay, so let's see how the weekly is doing. Let me pull up a fresh chart. Actually, let's see how the weekly looks on here. Let me pull up this chart right here. Okay, so here's the weekly chart, and I wanted to show you guys the 200 EMA and the 200 MA. Okay, now a lot of people have been starting to talk about this. We've mentioned it in our community multiple times. The 200 moving average dates back all the way till the 2015 bear market. Okay, 2015 bear market, I mean, if you pull this back here, this 200 moving average on the weekly comes back almost back here to January 2015. Okay, it's touched here once, touched here twice, and then it slowly took off. Now I believe that, you know, this is definitely a temporary bounce of the 2019, you know, bear-like bottom, but what it still needs to prove is that price needs to get over 50 Fibonacci or the 618 Fibonacci level. If price cannot do that, okay, that means it still has more downside. It may even come back to this 200 weekly moving average, wick hard, you know, like a big shakeout candle on a weekly, come back to like mid 2000s, maybe even high 1000s, and then rise back up. Okay, but you don't want that, because that's going to cause a huge panic out of the long-term investors, and I really doubt that, you know, they would sell. but I think it definitely caused a lot of panic in the crypto markets. And I think that kind of capitulation is still necessary. So this is why I still believe that, we can still grind on up to, say high 4,000s, low 5,000s, and then come back down again, only to be driven hard into the capitulation phase of the market, which I personally think, we have yet to experience, okay? Because capitulation, guys, is truly a dark, place in the market. It's where majority of the people have essentially given up. You see bankruptcies, you see a lot of lawsuits, you see a lot of people, losing their money, losing their minds, and really basically hating the asset that they were invested in. And I just don't think we've seen that yet. Okay, and I do think capitulation is necessary. Okay, when price made it from here up to 1200 down to 165, this looked like a phase where price and the asset was basically going to die. And unfortunately back here there really weren't that many cryptocurrencies, so Bitcoin itself could take all the blame and still keep on moving up because it absorbed a lot of the market cap. But now you have 4,000, 6,000 different crypto projects, and they're all barnacles on the big boat of Bitcoin. Okay, now I personally believe that there's only maybe 1% of the projects, so meaning out of the 4,000 projects that are out there, only 40 of them will have a real life use case that will allow them to be legitimate businesses in the future. Okay, so for the most part, a majority of these projects are going to die, guys. That's just what's going to happen. And so you need to really think about what projects you want to invest in the long term. And this is something that we discuss in our community too. Okay, we have a long-term channel where we discuss fundamentals here, where we discuss why we're getting into some of these projects and why we want to invest in them. And we provide a lot of data and information. Okay, so come join our channel and we can talk about some of these long-term projects that we're invested in. All right, back to price. Price is currently at let's see where we are right now, 38.34. It definitely looks like it wants to keep on moving up, but there's going to be this sideways like movement. I probably would say that there's going to be this kind of movement like this, slowly grind on back up again towards that 39.10 area, and then retest this resistance again. Okay, the more we keep hammering away at this resistance, guys, just like support, it's eventually going to break. Okay, because there's only so many sellers in the market, and if there's buyers who want to keep poking away at the zone, they're going to keep absorbing the supply, and eventually they're going to absorb all of it, and then it's going to be more buyers willing to pay at a higher price to buy more Bitcoin. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that and see how that goes. All right, so let's see what's going on in the chat. All right, so we got some Dizzy ZV, what's going on, man? J Constant, Angor, what's up? Ruben, hey, what's up, Ruben? How you doing, man? Glad to see you in the chat. I hope you guys are enjoying this analysis, this Friday evening analysis. But like I said, I do think that price needs a bit of a shakeout, and I think we got that shakeout. Now it's time to poke back at the bears at 3,900 and 4,000. Okay, what's up, 4-Leaf Crypto? How you doing, man? Pre-programmed trading 2 BTC pack and forth from EOS to BTC and back again, and on a daily basis is earning me about $500 to $600 a week. That's on top of a proper job. That's what's up, man. That's the way to do it. Good for you. Okay, so back to the analysis. Okay, guys, so I post on TradingView publicly once in a while. As you can see, people love our analysis. We got 2,000 views on TradingView. Got a lot of people commenting and enjoying our analysis. And I provide free trades. Okay, every once in a while I provide free trades for the TradingView community, for the free lounge people, and you got to give back, right? So yeah, come join our community, guys, and come check it out. Let me let me show you exactly how to work this market, okay? and you can find out exactly what we do best in our community. All right. We also have Jordan, our other analyst. He's fantastic at working the market, arbitrage trading, short-term trading. Good at margin and leverage trading. So he's fantastic. All right. So back to the analysis, guys. As you can see, we are still trying to get through the $3,900 area, and we need to poke back up towards that high, 4,000, or I'm sorry, the low 4,000 supply zone right here. And if I see a wick that cannot get through, the low 4,000s, guys, this might be your sell signal, okay? Because what we might do actually is essentially create a lower high like this, okay? And you do not want to be caught in that, driving the price all the way down to the top of this ascending line right here, okay, which could drive price almost to $3,600 or so. So it's best to avoid that. But that's if we see a large up facing wick that touches low 4,000 and comes back down again. Okay. All right. What else we got? What other questions we got? I'm trying to wrap up this analysis quick, guys. I want to get going to dinner with my wife. We made a good amount of gains this week. As I showed everybody earlier, we made some nice gains on 15% BAT, 14% right here, LTC trade right here, and our other members enjoying, our other trades. Okay. So yeah, come check it out. All right. One other thing that I want to talk about is Ethereum. Okay. Ethereum is the only trade that I am disliking because clearly it's lost some steam. It's been falling at a higher percent than Bitcoin and LTC. LTC is truly the breadwinner of all of this. Okay, if there's one thing that you take away from my analysis is look at LTC. Okay, again, this is no investment advice. Just take a look at it. All right, we've made our gains in this community. We averaged in from 44, 47, 49. And, if we take in 47 right there, we're up a good 16, 17%. Okay, we have no reason to steer you wrong. We're just here to give you, good trades. Okay, 4Leaf Crypto, what are your thoughts on BAT? Man, I love BAT. One of my members just told me that one of the founders of BAT, the founder of BAT is also the founder of Firefox and Brave browser and JavaScript, the language. Okay, so I'm a huge fan already because of that, but also beyond that, the technicals in BAT are just phenomenal. Okay, it's been moving up consistently well, doing perfect retests of resistance turned into supports, and then consistently moving on up. Okay, so I love BAT, and I think it's flagging right here. To be honest, this is definitely a bull flag in my opinion. This candle right here again was a shakeout, and I told my community that we need to buy this up. Okay, I did not give them investment advice, just told them I'm gonna buy this thing up. Okay, let me show you guys exactly where I said that. Where did it go? What in the world is going on? Let's see where I stated this. Jeez, everybody talks a lot in our community. I love it. I love it. Anyway, I don't know where it went, but I think people know that we bought up some BAT, that came out of this big shakeout candle right here on 0.184 and 181. Okay. Shalom says, anything on Coinbase is going to pump, no TA required. That's not really fair, actually. Now, let me give you a perfect example. Okay, ZRX is on Coinbase. Okay, that does not look like a pump. These look like lower highs being created over and over. As you can see, ZRX is basically dying while the rest of the market is taking off. So that kind of defeats your, statement right there. It's been consistently, moving lower and lower and basically stayed within a tight little trading range. Okay. We provide, way better. I mean, this does not look anything like this chart. I don't know. Right. Okay, so Shalom says 30 million users. I'm not talking about day trading. Yes, but we are talking about day trading, right? Like I just mentioned to you, in 24 hours we made, 16-17%, right? So that's what I'm trying to say is, if you're trying to learn how to trade in this market from people who know what they're doing, then you need to come join our channel, okay? Come check it out. Come see what we're all about. All right. But yes, I mean, you are right. Listen, like, eventually, if some of these coins have legitimate use cases and they're still on Coinbase, hoping that they don't get delisted, or they still have, some support from the community, yeah, I do think that, they can get pumped. But don't rely on that, guys. The community as a whole, crypto itself is getting smarter, and people don't like bullshit coins, okay? They really want to start trading something that has good use cases, right? So anyway, here we are. Let's see what's going on with my live session. Can you guys still hear me? Can everyone still hear me? Okay. Anyway, it looks like my internet was being a little weird, but I hope everyone can hear me. So what we need to now see is a slow grind up, okay, guys? So I want to see, this kind of movement nicely on up towards $3,900. All right, perfect. And we can sort of create like a Adam and Eve like bottom, kind of like we did right here. So this is the Adam of the bottom, where it's a V-shaped like bottom, and this is the Eve right here. Okay, usually you get these when there's sort of a double top like movement that's happening, where the bulls are trying to shake out people from the market at least once or twice, and then drive prices up higher, as this is clearly happened right here. So this could be the same thing, okay, guys? What I foresee, if we're to try to create another Adam and Eve, is this V shape right here, slowly grind on up, and then come back down again, slowly move up like this, like a cup, and then go back up towards $3,900. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Data Pulse says, that ETH and BTC shorts are at all-time lows, right? This dump means that they're back. Supply is fully charged and not juiced, not drying up. Sorry you lost your money on your longs. Okay, well, that's a good assertion. We do pay attention to the longs and shorts, and personally, I think the technicals for the longs look way better than the shorts right now. So yeah, whatever. Hey, listen, man, whatever suits you, right? You can go short and get your face torn off when the market takes off, or you can ride the trend, which is at present moment going along with the daily, weekly, and the monthly charts. So if you think that you know better than what the higher time frames are telling you, then that's your prerogative. No issues. But I will trade this long until I see that the trend has essentially exhausted itself, and we need to get out of the market. But for now, I don't see any reason to do that. So we're going to keep on riding this wave up, okay? We've stated our profit markers in our community, and we're going to keep, keep making gains, all right? All right, so we have an active community right here, so come check us out. I've provided, some analysis here on the Trading View. You can go check it out on our Cryptosomniac channel. You can also go to the Cryptosomniac website, guys, and sign up if you want to learn exactly how to trade with us. Learn about. By the way, don't ignore this SSL cert. It just got expired. We're gonna refresh it in the next 24 to 48 hours. So yeah, we are in our BAT trade, we are in our ELF trade, we are in our Loom trade. So if you've been listening, hey, consider it. This is all up to you guys. Okay, look at this. Okay, our BAT trade is taking off once more, and we're looking great, guys. All right, if you've been listening, if you've been watching, give me a thumbs up. Enjoy your trades, enjoy your gains, and I'm out. All right, y'all take care. Have a great evening, and enjoy the markets. Cheers.